Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. It's that time of the year everyone. It's diary time or planner time, depending on where you are in the world and the terminology you use. Today I'm looking at the first of the planners I'm going to be looking at for 2024. And there's a couple I'm looking at this year from brands whose planners I haven't covered before, and this is one of them. This is Paper Republic. Now you might remember earlier in the year I did a review of this, the Grand Voyager, with their notebooks and things like that. Well, now in this video, I'm looking at their planner for 2024, and it fits in this. This is the extra large size, and so we open it up, take the elastic off, and this is the planner. So today my process is going to be, I'm going to talk a little bit about it, the size and that kind of thing, and then I'm just going to do a quick flick through the necessary pages. One of the things I absolutely love about the Paper Republic products is the simplicity of them. They've purposefully stripped back everything so that what you get is just what you actually need. And what that means is that everything has incredible clarity and cleanness, and I really enjoy that. So this is, as you can see, the 2024 planner. It fits in nicely into their notebook system there with the elastics and all of that. I have it in here with just the standard notebook refill there. I'm going to talk about, as I said, like the size and stuff. So Paper Republic use what is pretty much sort of like a proprietary size. This is, I'll just use this notebook again as the example. This is their standard size notebook for that refill. And it fits somewhere between a standard A5 and standard B6. So if you look at it here, the B6, it's slightly larger than the B6. And you see it is slightly smaller there than a standard A5. So it sits in that middle ground. So I'll quickly talk about the size itself. It is 13.5 by 20 centimeters, which is 5.3 by 7.9 inches. So as I said, between those two sort of standard sizes. This is the week and notes layout of their diary. And if I open up just to a random page here, what the week and notes means is you've got the week down one page, and on the opposite page is note space, and this is the dot grid line ruling. If we look at the front cover here, it's got this beautiful design on there, and this simplicity is carried through. So the first page here has, you know, the date obviously, and then this planner belongs to. But the first actual spread here is first 6 months of 2024 laid out very cleanly, and the second half of the year is laid out on the next spread. Couple of things I really like about this firstly is this choice of font and the graphic design they've gone with. Being grey means that it's not harsh on the eye. It's very easily read, but it's not sort of like jumping out at you. This choice of font is very clear and clean and allows for a lot of space. And what is really interesting is that even though there's quite a lot of clear space around the edge on the page, there's still plenty of actual space for what they have included. This design in these fonts is part of the design by Wolfgang Hommler, and I think it's beautiful. It's, as I said, it's clean, it's crisp, and it's very, very easily read. I also like the simple layout of how this yearly sort of spread works. So each week is delineated between stronger dark lines, and then the weekend is marked with a bolder font there, and each week of the year is numbered. So you've got all the days for the month, and then easily able to see where the weekends fall within that. As I said, that continues over onto the next page, and then the very, very next page is the first week of January. So this is really great. Once again, super clean layout, but a couple of nice simple features. Firstly, I'm going to talk about this notes page. It's just a 5mm dot grid, very simple, very clean, but it's got these index marks which mark the center of that spread. And using some of the delineation here from the days of the week, you can easily sort of get where those fall. And actually, the paper is just thin enough to see through to see some of that from the previous, well, the next week coming through onto that page. The actual week page is very nice. Once again, nice and simple. Month, week of the year numbered, and then days of the week with Saturday and Sunday on one section there. So this is their very simple week and notes layout. And then that continues throughout the entire year until we get to the back, where we end the last week in December, and then we get a 2025 yearly spread across 2 pages with that same layout. This is handy because by the time you're getting towards the end of a diary, planning into the next year is important. You've probably got events, or, you know, for me, it's things like opera contracts. You know, I know I can start to plot out when they are, and so I can see it all there in front of me. And then the very final page is a notes page, and then we get the end page information. And this gives us a little bit of sort of information about the website, as well as information about the paper. So it says printed and crafted in Vienna by Paper Republic, designed by Wolfgang Hommler, 100 GSM acid-free FSC certified paper made in Austria. And I have to say, this paper is very luxurious. It's super smooth, it's thick, it's known to be fountain pen friendly. Obviously, this is my diary, one of my diaries for next year, so I haven't yet written in this, but all the paper that Paper Republic use, things like fountain pen use on them is very, very much taken into account. And you can watch my previous review of the Paper Republic products, which I'll link to down below, to get a bit more information. And then it gives the website. I'll just bring that up nice and close so you can see all of that in detail. So as you can see, this is a super minimalist, super simple layout. It's beautiful and clean, and it's got some lovely features like a really lovely lay flat binding. Now, a lot of that is because this is stitched and then bound with open thread binding. So there's no hard spine to stop it from, you know, not laying flat. And when you open it out, it folds back very, very easily back on itself, which makes a really nice system. I also like the fact that it fits into their notebook cover system so simply. It means that this now becomes a diary for next year. It's super handy to carry around. It's got room for an extra notebook in there for extra note-taking and everyday use. And it just simply fits in with the Paper Republic aesthetic so beautifully. They have a lovely design concept, and what they do just simply works. So what does that 2024 week and notes planner cost? Well, the Australian price is 35 Australian dollars, and plus postage, of course. It's 22 US dollars and 20 euro. So it places it in the middle ground of a lot of planners and diaries. It is specific size to the Paper Republic notebook cover. It's a nice size. It's got plenty of space. Like, I think this sort of layout allows for a lot of freedom. You've got enough room for, you know, to be able to write several appointments and things like that, and then enough room to be able to take a good amount of notes for the week. The paper is good quality. It's thick. It's well bound. It's lovely design. As I said, the font is beautiful. You can get things embossed as well. So I just got it with my initials. That comes at a slight extra cost, but I think it makes for a really, really lovely product. So that was the Paper Republic 2024 Week and Notes Planner in the extra large. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this video interesting and useful. Please like and subscribe and hit the notifications button so you can stay up to date with all the videos that I produce. Please feel free to get in touch using any of the platforms listed below. If you've got products you think I should be looking at, or if there is a way you would like to support the channel, I would love to hear from you. A big thank you to Paper Republic for their support of my channel and for sending this planner out for this video so I could share it all with you and show you a really lovely option from a brand that is really making waves. So, enjoy your planners, enjoy writing, and I'll talk to you soon.